Recently, we took a short break in Scotland and visited Jupiter Artland. It was an accidental visit. We drove past a sign for it, thought it sounded like a really interesting place, googled it, and decided that it was a great place to pop in for a cup of tea and mooch about before heading back to our cabin. Well, it was wonderful. When you drive in, you drive through these beautiful big gates and then you go up a really long drive. And there are people on the drive, so you do have to be careful. When you get to the end of it, you find yourself driving between these sculpted hills and lakes that are pretty incredible. And then you pass this huge fruity sculpture. So it's all very exciting already and you've not even got out of the car yet. When you've parked the car, you walk past this orchard with ladders that are like planted into the ground, and then past these random sculptures that look a bit like snowmen. And then there's this art installation that puffs water out at you, which the kids really loved. All before we'd even paid. How's that for value? How's that for creating interest and getting you excited about what's to come? So once we'd paid, we headed straight for the cafe, and this was a pretty amazing experience too, because the space has been transformed into an immersive and fantastical dining experience with a distinctive take on the Parisian bistro aesthetic, which means that you're basically sitting inside this large, vibrant painting, so that's pretty special. And then we took a walk around, which was great. And I should mention at this point that we arrived very late in the day, and there was a lot that we didn't get to see. We need to go back. I've already said though about this enough about this visit to get on to the point of why I am telling you all of this. So we'll leave Jupiter Artland for now, and you'll have to go and explore it yourself. So why am I telling you about this part of our holiday? Because the build up to arriving, to actually paying for our entry fee was so good. Because by the time we'd arrived at the shop, we were really excited about what else we might see. The kids were excited, we were excited, and we all couldn't wait to see what else was in store. So what can you do to make the arrival process for your business so good that people are desperate for more? What value can you add during the process of getting to know you and finding out more about you that makes people really excited to work with you, that gets people wondering what they're going to get from you if the free stuff was that good? How can you create interest and excitement in your business to encourage others to want to know more about you? Gary Vaynerchuk says that if you provided value, given great content, done everything you can to make the journey as smooth as possible, then he can promise that you're going to have a much better chance of making the sale and getting that customer. We don't want to be asking all the time. People get sick of that. We want to be giving because that gets to people. It causes a stir. It helps them to feel emotionally involved. And it makes you feel good too. Kim Raluna says to throw value around like confetti, which I love. And Carrie Green says that the more you connect and resonate with your audience in a way that delights them, then the more successful you're going to become. So how can you provide incredible value? How can you delight your clients? So think about things like creating really great content, about making the customer journey smooth and how you can connect and resonate with your audience. Maybe you could give something away, or you could offer some free help and provide a report to show how they can improve. Or you could create an amazing experience in your store or your office when people arrive. We don't all have sculpture parks, but I'm sure there must be something that you can do. If your business is virtual, or even if it's not, you could work on some fun emails and you could post something out. You could create a Facebook group or a different kind of community, and then you can give, and give. You could send handwritten cards, maybe by remembering birthdays, writing them down, then posting out cards every week. You could care about people, actually ask them how they're doing. You could comment on your audience's social media posts, and you could reply to the comments and the tweets and the messages that you get. You could also provide webinars without being salesy, or you could give out tips on whatever it is that you do. There are so many things that you could do. So let me know in the comments what you're going to do to help your audience get really excited about working with you.